All right, folks. Thanks for checking out the video. I want to give some thoughts today regarding the recent separation between Candace Owens and the Daily Wire. Now, this was announced on March 22nd, 2024, through a tweet by Jeremy Boring, who runs the Daily Wire, basically just saying that Candace Owens was no longer with the Daily Wire. Now, for anybody that had been following Candace Owens and the Daily Wire for the last several months, you'd know that there had been some tension between the two parties, particularly Candace Owens and Ben Shapiro. Now, this all came to a head after the events of October 7th and Candace taking a sudden interest in Israel, Palestine, that whole situation. Okay. Now, a lot of people have criticized the Daily Wire. Some people have criticized Candace Owens. Who's right? Who's wrong? Now, first off, I think Candace Owens has wanted out of the Daily Wire for a while, and that's been pretty clear if you can read between the lines of some of the things she's been saying recently. So this is no skin off her back. Okay, she'll be fine. She'll probably be bigger than ever now. And for the folks over at the Daily Wire, well, we know who they are. We know what they're about. And that's completely within their right. As Ben Shapiro has said, the Daily Wire is a publisher. They're not a platform. So they employ people to produce content under their banner. And they're free to hire and fire people as they see fit. If there's somebody that has certain views, such as Candace Owens, that don't align with the worldview that they have as a company, then they're free to move on from them. And that's the way it should be for anybody. Ben Shapiro said that there's been people that have criticized him saying, "Oh, they're hypocrites on free speech." Well, obviously there's a difference between a publisher and a platform. You can not necessarily give somebody a voice on your publication, but believe that they should have a right to have a platform, perhaps elsewhere. And I think that's the view of Ben Shapiro and the folks over at the Daily Wire, at least as I understand it. Now, Candace Owens has started a locals page. She's also, oddly enough, she has a link on her Twitter to a website called gocandace.com where she's soliciting donations. Okay. Now, I mean, look, you're free to spend your money how you want, but Candace Owens has been highly compensated for several years now, at the very least. And not for nothing, but she also married a guy that has a net worth in excess of $100 million. So I don't think she's going to have any cash flow problems. So I don't think she needs your $5 or $10. But again, you're free to support her in any way you see fit. I like Candace Owens. I'm probably closer politically to her than I am some of the folks at the Daily Wire, particularly Ben Shapiro. She also has a locals page here that I guess she's starting, that you can sign up for $77 a year or $7 a month. So she's not going anywhere. And as I said before, she's probably going to be bigger than she's ever been. Okay. And she's pretty big. She's just shy of 5 million followers here on Twitter. She has more than 1 million subscribers on her YouTube channel. So she's going to be fine. And again, I like most of the people at the Daily Wire, and they have the right to hire and fire whoever they see fit. On my channel here, my tiny little corner of the internet, if I allowed other people to post content on my page and somebody started putting content on there that I vehemently disagreed with, well, then I might not want that to continue going on, right? There's another prominent, so-called right-wing commentator, a guy by the name of Nick Fuentes, right? If he had his own network or he had his own publishing house and somebody that was working for him, let's say, started shilling for Israel, well, that person probably wouldn't be long working for Mr. Fuentes. So I don't really see a big difference there. And again, anyone's free to sign up for the Daily Wire, cancel their membership, anything that they want to do. Support Candace Owens, not support Candace Owens. That's the beauty of the different platforms that we have now, is that Candace Owens doesn't need the Daily. What does she need the Daily Wire for? She can go out and do all of the same content that she was doing on her own without any oversight, without having to answer to anybody. So who's right, who's wrong? Well, they're both right and they're both wrong in some ways. So again, I think the Daily Wire will be fine. I think Candace Owens will be fine. If anything, she'll probably come out better on this than she was before. Whereas the Daily Wire, I don't think this is going to help them really anyway. But is it going to hurt them much? Well, that remains to be seen. They still have guys like Matt Walsh, who it's been noted actually supports not giving any foreign aid to Israel. Now, I don't think it's necessarily something that he talks a lot about. I mean, he's mentioned it on several occasions, but again, he's more of a culture commentator. He doesn't necessarily get into like foreign policy and things of that nature. So it's not really something that he focuses on. But it's a view that he has, and he's still with the Daily Wire. So, anyways, that's what I think. Let me know what you all think. And as always, we'll see you on the next one.